Let me share with you the 4 biblical principles for making money online with your brand. Because you cannot build a God-honoring business and a brand with the methods and means of this world. And here's the sad thing. Most people believe that the Bible is against making money and building a personal brand. But the Bible has clearly given us the principles and blueprint on how to go about it. The most people who have used these principles and guidelines have succeeded with their businesses and brands. Therefore, in this video, I'm going to talk about the 4 biblical principles for making money online with your brand. By the way, if you're new here, hello, my name's Asakala Chimwemwe. I'm a digital marketer and I help entrepreneurs and content creators to build their personal brands online so that they can grow their businesses and income. So principle number 1 is the foundation of business and making money. Simply because true success isn't measured about how much money you make, but it's about how much value you give and help others. So we are going to read the book of Luke 16:38, where the Bible says, "Give and it will be given unto you, a good measure, pressed down, shaken together, running over, will be poured into your lap. For with the measure you use, it will be measured to you." Principle number 1 that you get from this verse is focusing on impact over income. This is because true fulfillment and wealth comes from giving and helping others, and money is the measure on how we are helping and giving unto others. Principle number 2 is a lesson that we get from planting a seed. When you plant a seed, it needs time for you to add soil, to add water, it needs sunlight, it needs fertilizer, it needs a lot of things for it to go from a seed to a plant that produces fruit. So we read from the book of Proverbs 21 verse 5, where the Bible says, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." From this verse, principle number 2 that we are learning is that we should have patience and be consistent when we are building our business and also making money. Because when we focus on means that are haste, means that are rushing, the Bible has told us that they are going to lead us into poverty. However, if we are patient and consistent in showing up, we'll see that God's timing is going also to help us in achieving the true measure of success that we desire. Principle number 3, this is the common mistake that most people have when building their businesses and building their personal brand, is that they have the hope and faith that they are going to grow the business that they want, but there's an ingredient that they are missing that helps them to stand out and also build that business that they want. To find out about the third element, let us read in Colossians 3 verse 23 to 24. The Bible says, "Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart, as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are saving." So principle and element number 3 that we are getting from the base is to understand that we should work to God's glory. And this can be broken down into 2 parts. So the first part is teaching us that it needs work, it needs action. We need to do something about the things that we plan, that we aspire. Because without those, we cannot see those things connect into fruition. So we should be committed, or we should, our commitment to excellence is part of the thing that we should be doing. Number 2 is to God's glory. This is understanding that the things that we are building, our businesses and our personal brands, should be in line with the principles of God. And also we should trust God in the process, that He is the one who rewards us with the results that we want. Principle number 4, this is a lie that most people have when building a business, when they're building their brands and also making money. Simply because the world has this saying that I'm a self-made millionaire, I'm a self-made billionaire. That is something that I don't agree with. Let us read from the Bible in the book of Proverbs 15 verse 22, where the Bible says, "Plans fail for lack of counsel, but with many advisors they succeed." So principle number 4 we are getting from this space is to seek God's wisdom and wise counsel of God-honoring men. Simply because we cannot do and achieve the things that we want to do without God's wisdom and also wise counsel from others. It's false to believe that we can do it by ourselves, we can do it on our own. So to avoid costly mistakes, surround yourself with people who can mentor you, coach you, and give you guidance on the things that you want to build. But then there are 5 branding mistakes that most people make with their brands to even make money. So if you want to avoid those mistakes and regret years of them after making those mistakes, watch this video where I share all the details about that. And I say thank you for watching this video and reaching this part. I hope this video helps, and see you in the next one.